So this is the cockpit of the AK47. This is my fucking office. This is where I try to do all the work. This is where all the hard work, all the dedication, all those hours of wrenching on the car get down to right here. It's inside here. So it's a 12-point roll cage, serted. Everything is perfect with it. It's got a Kirkley Pro seat in it, sponsored by Garage 16 in Canada. Ktuned Pro Cut shifter, reverse lockout, 5th gear lockout. It's got a BWR staging brake. That's an Infinity 8H by AEM. Again, the wiring is all done up. Something kind of pretty quick because we had to get it turned on for some for an outlet, but it'll get cleaned up in the off season. And the dashboard is fiberglass. It weighs about like 6 pounds, something like that. It's made by Fab C Automotive. Race spec switch panel, AEM CD7 logging dash. It's got a whole bunch of features on it. You can switch up all types of settings, and it's got warning lights and any safety features and all of that. It comes with this USB port. Plug up your laptop. You can change the background on it, everything like that. It's pretty cool, man. Awesome device. So you got everything from engine speed, your boost is here, coolant temperature, your throttle, oil pressure, your battery voltage, your air fuel targets. Switch here, go to a different screen. It has your gear positioning, so as you put the car into gear, it'll show you what gear you're in. You can also switch the features on it to where you can have the air fuel here, you can have oil pressure here, you can switch it up to a whole bunch of different stuff. This display is pretty awesome. It's got lap time. It does a whole bunch of stuff. It does a whole bunch of stuff. And then it's got the GPS signal that's on top of the roof, that actually can show you where your car is during a quarter mile, what it's doing, where the air fuels are, your axis, your G-force, left and right, forward and back. It's so dope, so dope. But yeah, this is the AEM CD7. Sparko steering wheel, quick release. It's got it's got the hub actually welded on, so it's pretty dope. AEM trim pot. I can actually change the settings of my traction from the cockpit. If the track is biting too much, if it's not biting enough, I can change all that within a flick of a knob or a flick of a switch, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is the cockpit, man. So one of my favorite parts is the suspension, and I'm so excited about explaining how all this stuff works, man. You can have a 1200 horsepower car, and if it doesn't have the correct suspension, if it's not set up right, it is absolutely shit. It is nothing at the track, and we all know that. This is the FCS trailer arm kit. This is the version 2. Scent powder coated, full sponsor. Jason Parks at FCS. Very intelligent, 20 years in the game, awesome dude, one of my closest friends in racing. It's about like, I think 11 pounds with everything on it. It's very light. It actually, if you can look at it, it pushes the wheelbase back about 2 inches, so the back tire is much closer to the bumper, and it's just so friction free. It'll spin like this for at least 2-3 minutes. So FCS rear trailer arms, everyone is finally seeing the bigger picture with this company, and they are loving it. It's awesome. It's sitting on a weld, 24 karat powder coated by Need Powder Coating in Jersey. Awesome dudes. Let's check out the suspension. Okay, so suspension, right? We've got the FCS trailer arm kit that we spoke about. It's got the motorcycle brake pads on it. It's got the Ktuned K1 Streets. It's not the most commonly used thing in drag racing. This is more of like a street car setup, but somehow, some way, we made it work, and we saved a lot of money by using this. I upgraded the rear springs to the Swift 800-pound springs. So important to this project was the ESM spherical bearings. The lower control arms are fully spherical. There is no rubber on this vehicle at all. Everything has hind joints and it's spherical. It's not the most expensive stuff in the world, but it is a little pricey. But I tell you one thing, man, it lasts forever and it absolutely works. Yeah, so the front end of the car, got the NRG Tech rad support. I added some nutserts to it so I can attach the front bumper to it, headlights. It's a full bolt-on. You can just go right on nrgtech.com and purchase it. I believe he makes it for EGs only right now. He's building an EK one. I also have the NRG Tech weight bars. They're not filled. The car didn't need it yet. Probably going to have to lighten up the back a little bit more so I can put more weight in the front. It's got a Turbo Smart 16-volt battery. I got it from Tri-State Motorsports. The wiring, Nikki did everything. Solid state relay. Yeah, pretty cool stuff up here. It's nice and neat, nice and clean. The Weldon pump is a 2345. It's got a Weldon filter on it, 100 micron, -12, feeding from the bottom of the FCS fuel cell. It's a 1.9 gallon fuel cell. Yeah. Pretty cool. It works. Everything works. What you always want to do is, in a front wheel drive car, wherever wheel drive car you at, you always want to have the weight to there, so the weight is on the front of the car. It stays on the front lowest part of the vehicle. And yeah, it's got the Weldon fuel regulator, the Teflon one, dash 10 lines feeding it. Works good. So this is my radiator. Everyone bugs out because they always ask me, like, where the hell is your radiator whenever I open the hood. I relocated my radiator in the back of the car, so basically where the factory gas tank goes. This part of the fabrication was done at Full Time Fabrications. It was done by Kevin. Very good dude. It's a CSF radiator with a spow fan. Works great. I've got two -12 AN fittings running to do two -12 lines all the way up. I have one line going to the Ktuned water pump, and then the other line is going to the block on the plate. It works great. The car stays cool. It's got, it's on the lower end of the vehicle, so all the cool air helps keep the radiator cool also. I love it. It's so fun. It makes it so neat up front. You don't have to worry about it being in the way or getting burned or anything like that. So yeah, that's it. Did you click it yet? You gotta press it.